Introducing the sword and the stone.
King Uther and Queen Igraine of Britain were safe in their castle.
These are dark days for Britain, my dear queen.
The nobles and barons spilled each other's blood like water.
They are so busy fighting each other, there is no one to protect us from foreign invaders.
I worry what will happen when I give birth to my baby.
Let us consult with Merlin. The magician has been a good friend and advisor. I am sure he will be able to help us during these difficult times.
As if by magic, there was a knock at the door. Merlin entered.
Merlin, please tell us there will be a better future.
Brighter days are ahead, sire, but you will not live to see them.
What are you saying, Merlin? I thought we were secure within this castle's walls.
The darkness of our times has entered. Even here, there are spies about, and those who will stop at nothing to gain the throne.
But what about my queen? Is she safe?
The queen does not hold the power, so no one will harm her. But the baby...
What about my baby?
The same enemies who want to kill the king will want to kill his son.
We will have a son.
Yes, and he will become the greatest king ever to rule Britain, but you must give him to me to safekeep it.
No!
Merlin has always been loyal to me, my queen. We shall do as he asks.
A few months later, the baby was born. Soon after, the king was poisoned. The queen quickly brought the baby boy to Merlin. I have lost my husband. I do not want to lose my child too. Please keep him from harm.
He will be safe, my queen. I promise you that.
Thank you, Merlin. Merlin carried his tiny bundle from many miles until he reached the home of Sir Hector, an old friend.
Merlin, I have not seen you for many years. Come in and make yourself at home.
And you didn't finish your line.
I am sure my wife and son Kay will be delighted to meet you.
And I will be delighted to meet them. But first, I must ask something of you.
Merlin unwrapped the bundle he had been carrying and held up the baby.
Merlin, is that your child?
No, I cannot say right now who his parents are, but I'm asking you to take him. His name is Arthur. And raise him as your own.
Sir Hector looked at the baby and back to Merlin. Back again. Then he gently lifted Arthur from Merlin's arms.
My wife and I will raise Arthur as if we were our own flesh and blood.
I thank you. Britain thanks you.
While Arthur grew up to be a young man, the fighting in Britain increased, the dark days got even darker. Merlin watched and waited as the war tore the country apart.
I know it is too soon. Arthur is not yet 16. He's not yet 16, but I must act now if Britain's to survive.
Merlin went to London to speak with the Archbishop of Canterbury.
I hope you bring the good news that I've been praying for, Merlin.
I do. Britain will soon have a great leader. You must call all the lords and ladies to your cathedral on Christmas Day.
I do not believe in magic, Merlin, but I do believe in a better future, so I will do as you ask.
On Christmas Day, the cathedral was filled with lords and ladies from all over Britain. As the Archbishop was giving his sermon, there was a great commotion outside. What was that thunderous noise?
The waves here shook. It was as if the moon had fell from the sky.
Draw your swords, my fellow knights, and let us hasten outside, for we may be under attack.
Everyone
carried from the cathedral.
Why, it is a giant stone with the jeweled handle of a sword sticking out of it.
That wasn't here when we arrived. Wait, what? No. That wasn't here when we arrived. But how did it get here? Look, there is a message carved on the side of the stone.
Whoever can draw this sword from this stone is the rightful king of all Britain.
Step back, my dear wife, for I, Sir William, will easily pull the sword from the stone. I think not, Sir William, for I saw it first, which gives me the right to pull a sword from the stone.
Step back. Each of you will have your chance to draw the sword from the stone.
Hundreds of nobles spent hours pulling and tugging at the bejeweled hilt, but not one man could pull the sword from the stone.
Let us try again in a week's hence. We will hold a great tournament on New Year's Day, and afterwards all will get a chance to try the sword a second time.
Word of the tournament spread far and wide. Sir Hector, Sir Kay, and Arthur were among the thousands who came to London for the tournament.
This is your first big tournament, Sir Kay, and it looks like it'll be a fine one.
I can't believe I'll be competing against the bravest knights from all over Britain.
I am sure you have proved yourself strong and brave, brother.
I am sure too, especially with my new sword. Wait, where's my sword? In my hasten to get here, I must have left it in the inn.
As your squire, it was my job to make sure you had it with you. I will ride back to the inn and get it for you, Kay.
Arthur rode back to the inn, but it was locked because everyone was at the tournament. He didn't know what to do. Then, riding by the cathedral, he saw the sword's hilt sticking out of the huge stone.
What is this? I am sure he ever left his sword here, but not mind me borrowing it after the tournament, right after the tournament. I will return right after the tournament.
Arthur was too much in a hurry to read the inscription on the stone. He simply grabbed the sword by the hilt and one swift pulled it from the stone. Then he hurried to the tournament and gave the sword to Kay.
This isn't my sword. This is the sword that was in front of the cathedral.
I know. I apologize. The inn was locked. I thought it would be all right to borrow it as long as I put it back after you are done with it.
Do you know what this means, Father? Father, look at the sword. It's from the stone. This must mean that I'm the rightful king of England.
That could not be the sword. Yet I recognized the hilt, the jeweled hilt. However, did you come to possess it, Kay?
Arthur gave it to me, but...
Sir Hector looked at his foster son. He thought about the night Merlin had brought him to his door and the mystery of his child's parentage.
Let us return to the cathedral courtyard and determine the true owner of this sword.
Upon their return to the courtyard, they found a solitary figure standing by the stone.
Merlin, somehow I am not surprised to see you here.
It is time to learn the truth.
Kay, please put the sword back in the stone.
But it is mine, Father. Arthur gave it to me.
Please do as I asked, son, so that we may determine the sword's true owner.
Sir Kay angrily shoved the sword back into the stone. Then he tried to pull it back out, but it wouldn't budge.
This is unfair. I had it, and you made me put it back.
But it is fair, Kay. The sword does not belong to you. It belongs to the person who can pull it from the stone. Now, I would like Arthur to try to remove the sword from the stone.
Father, if I cannot pull it from the stone, surely my younger brother cannot. He must have gotten it from somebody else.
Arthur, will you please try to remove the sword from the stone?
Arthur, once again, grabbed the hilt of the sword and pulled it from the stone as if by pulling through water.
Now may I give it back to Kay so he can compete in the tournament?
Sir Hector dropped to his knees, pulled down Kay beside him.
Father, Kay, why are you kneeling in front of me?
Arthur, you are the true king of Arthur, you are our true king, for only Britain's true king could pull the sword from the stone.
How can I be king? I am Arthur, son of Hector, brother of Kay.
No, my lad. 15 years ago, Merlin brought you to my door. At the time, he did not tell me whose son you were. But now I know.
I thought I was your son.
I have been taught to call you such, but it is true. You are son of King Uther and Queen Mary.
Can this be true?
It is true, Arthur. As the son of Uther and Igraine, you are the rightful king of all Britain. We must let the people know that we have a new king. Please return to the tournament and tell the people to come to the cathedral to meet our new king.
No need, Sir Hector. I have already sent a messenger to the Archbishop. I am sure all the others will be arriving shortly.
Moments later, as if by magic, the Archbishop, along with 100 lords and ladies, rushed into the cathedral courtyard.
Is this he, Merlin? Is this Britain's new king?
Yes, it is King Arthur, son of King Uther and Queen Igraine.
The Archbishop raised his hands to bless Arthur, but he could not speak over the grumbling crowd from the crowd.
Not so quickly, please. I do not believe that the beardless boy pulled the sword from the stone.
Truly, I will not believe it unless I see it from my very eyes.
Do it again. Do it again. Pull the sword from the stone if you truly are the king.
Arthur, you heard your people. Do as they asked.
Arthur slid the sword back into the stone and pulled it back out again, and again, and again. The people in the courtyard fell to their knees.
All hail Arthur. May he live long and rule well, for he is our new king.
Long live King Arthur! Long live the king!
The end.
Time of